Now I would like to speak about input basics. What does it mean? You know that we have a print function, right? And I will print something like this: print, brackets, and the string. For example, David. I run it and I can see David here. Okay, so this print function this is the name. Here we have brackets and some value, right? So it's the same with input. So I will write input and brackets. So what does input? So I will run it, and you can see that now the terminal is waiting. What is waiting for? It's waiting for the user input. Okay, so it is waiting for some data. Like, for example, I will write hello and enter. Okay, and now the code is finished. Okay, so input is waiting for the user, and he has to write something there or press enter. Okay, so this is input. But now this is some input basics, right? It means that these brackets are completely empty. So why? Because if you want some data from the user, you need to tell him what do you want. So for example, you can write here, what is your first name, for example. Okay, and this I will run it again, and here we have what is your first name, and the terminal is waiting. It's waiting that the user will write something, for example David, and I press enter. Okay, and the code is finished. I hope it's clear. So now we have input, brackets, and some value. Okay, or value, no value, it's what we want. Okay, what we want from the user. So here you can see that between David and question mark there is no space, right? So usually it's good to put a space here. So I will run it again, and you can see that if I write again David, here is the space. So this space is this space. It's better, right? Enter, or I mean, like, it's look better, right? Okay, so now we know what input does. Awesome. Again, you can write, for example, /n. We know that it means new line. So I will run it again, and you can see what is your first name and new line, and the answer is on the new line. So I will write David, enter, and that's it. Okay, great. You can use it, of course, with multiple inputs. So for example, what is your second name or last name? So I will run it, and you will see that the first is what is your first name, and the code or the terminal is waiting. Okay, so the code is stopped here and is waiting for your answer. What is your first name? I will write David. I run enter, and now here is what is your second name. So it is this line. Okay, what is your second name? And I will write my second name and press enter, and that's it. Okay, the code is done, and you can use it again. It's completely up to you how many inputs do you want. Okay, so this is only some input basics.